Much of the United States is feeling the effects of a brutal, even deadly flu season. Every state except Hawaii has experienced widespread flu activity. Some states reported tens of thousands of cases. A recent article in the New York Times explained why getting a flu shot is still worth it, even if it is less effective than in past years. Dr. Alexandra Sowa is an internist at MyMD Medical Group, and she joins me now. Dr. Sowa, thanks so much for being here. What is it about this year? Why is this year in particular so bad?
Well, it needs to be said that the flu season is always deadly. It's always severe. Even in a mild year, 12,000 people die. In a severe year, up to 60,000 people may die from flu complications. This year in particular, it's very widespread. We're seeing it everywhere, all over the country, and this is for a few reasons. It's predominantly because of the strain. It's H3N2, and it's the most dangerous of all four of the most predominant flu strains, and it's because we don't see it that often, so we haven't really built up a large immunity to it. And then finally, the flu vaccine is not as effective as we might have hoped, so we're not as protected, so we're seeing more cases.
So the vaccine sort of missed the mark this year, didn't realize it was the more serious strain, or the doctors who formulate these things?
Right, so it happens months in advance, and it's not an exact science yet, unfortunately, and in good years we hope that there's about a 60% protection, so it's never 100%. This year they're predicting it's about 30% effective, but it should be noted that just because it doesn't have 100% protection, it does still offer some level of immunity. So a flu shot, it primes your body to be attacked by a virus.
So we should always get the flu shot?
Always.
No matter what?
Always, no matter what.
Why is it that a lot of people say they get the flu shot? This has happened to me before, I must say. They get the flu shot and then they get a little sick afterwards.
Right. So it's for a few reasons. So sometimes it's late in the season, so you're getting a flu shot around now and all of these viruses are circulating, so you might come down with something else. And I find that that's usually the most common thing. The other thing is, it is a small attack on your immune system. So you get a little run down, and you can have some small side effects from the vaccine, but it's nothing compared to the flu.
So it is better than to time next year when we're faced with this. It's better to time your flu shot earlier in the season then.
A little bit earlier.
A little bit earlier. And for children, of course, it's essential.
Yes, absolutely. So any child over the age of 6 months should be getting the flu vaccine. And, typically we think that it's just babies and old people who are affected by the flu, but it's anyone in between. You can see healthy people be taken out very quickly by the flu. So just because you say you've never had it doesn't mean you shouldn't get the flu vaccine.
Let's talk about that for a second, because I've heard of some really tragic cases this year, and I don't know if it's rumor or if it's true, of otherwise healthy children, young children, catching the flu and dying within days.
Right.
Is that possible?
Absolutely. So the flu is a deadly virus, and usually our immune systems can take it on. Healthy immune systems of children can take it on, but sometimes the attack on the body is too strong, and it's not usually the flu itself that kills you directly. It's usually a secondary cause. So your immune system can't fight off another bacteria that you're more susceptible to, or it's another illness that takes over. And once bacteria invades your body in something we call sepsis, it is incredibly difficult to treat no matter how old you are.
So looking forward, what month is the most optimal month to get the flu shot?
Well, it depends. So we don't even know if we've peaked yet. So you're okay if you still get it now. I actually tell my patients not to get it too early. They start releasing it in August, and it doesn't confer protection for the whole season. So I say a sweet spot is September, October, but I don't want you to forget getting it either.
Right. Well, I got mine this year, and I'm putting that on the calendar for next year.
Yes, thank you.
Dr. Sowa, thank you.